Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, I just got my makeup done for senior pictures and I'm getting ready to head out to go take them. But before I left, I was like, let me shoot a quick video I've been planning to do. I wanted to release this back when January ended, but I didn't get around to it, so I'm going to do it now really quick. First off, happy Black History Month. Second, let's jump right in. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 things to do to make your New Year's resolutions come true. So, you know, New Year just started and I was like, there's a couple things I've been noticing. This should help a lot of people accomplish their resolutions. Number 1, mind the business that pays you. That is so important. I've been seeing so many people talk, you know, oh, this happened. Prime example, this woman went and reported on a DC Metro employee that she was eating on the train. And she was like, how dare you make us follow these rules and your own employees are eating on them. So what happened? It was a black woman who was eating on the train. So Black Twitter got a hold of this. They found this woman and she ended up losing her book deal because her publishers were like, here goes policing of black women's bodies. And I was like, had she just minded the business that pays her, she wouldn't have lost her major book deal. Number 2, don't give unsolicited advice. Sometimes people want you to listen. It's okay to explicitly ask, are you looking for advice or just letting off steam? I have noticed that piece of advice has saved a lot of my friendships, because when I ask my friends sometimes, like I'll listen to them and I talk, I nod my head, and at the end, if I feel like they're looking for advice, I'll ask, do you want my advice or are you just venting to me? There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it shows your friend that you're caring and you're concerned, and you know when to give advice and when to just understand these are adults. They're going to make whatever decision they choose to make. Number 3, don't budget other people's money. Just because you think you know someone's financial situation doesn't mean you truly know their bank account. Oh, that's so important. One of my friends, she was telling me how she was dealing with a whole bunch of drama because people were budgeting. Some people she's close to were budgeting some other people she's close to money, and it was just causing a bunch of commotion. And she was getting dragged in it. And I was saying, all of this could be solved if people would just stop worrying about other people's bank account. If someone who you know has money, and they say, oh, they can't go on a trip, they don't have the money, just take it. Like, they just probably don't want to go. If they don't want to go, that's fine. That's fine. Just let it go. Let it go. Let that hurt go. Let them live. You live on your own means and let other people live on theirs. If you owe somebody money, using the excuse, well, you better off than me, that is not valid. If I were a loan shark and you owed me money, I would repo your car and house because you owe me money. So don't look at my financial situation. That's never an excuse to not pay somebody back. Just tell them. They might just be like, you know what, don't worry about it. But you taking it upon yourself to be like, I'm not going to pay you back. End of a relationship right there. Number 4, give from your heart. Don't give with expectation. I've noticed with a lot of my, like, that's also helped me a lot of my friendships. I don't feel like some of my friends are the type of friend that I am. So I give because I genuinely just like, oh, why not? Like, if I see my friend might need a connection with somebody, oh, of course, I'm gonna help her out. But I noticed, like, when they meet people that they could see, like, I could benefit a connection from, it's not given. Now, I will say there comes to a certain point where you should limit a friendship, but don't ever feel like, well, I did that for you, why can't you do it for me? Save yourself a bunch of heartbreaks, sis. Just, you know what, give without expectation. If you give somebody some money because you know they need it and they're like, oh, I'm gonna give back, and you know they're not gonna pay it back, just be like, you know what, don't worry about it. Give without expectation that, like, it's gonna be a return on your interest, because that really will ruin a friendship fast. It ruins them quick for me. And last but not least, reevaluate yourself weekly. Sit down and actually ask yourself, how could I improve who I am? That is so important to me, because sometimes I feel like, going back to 4, I give without expectation, that I feel like my friends take advantage of it, and that ruins friendships fast, because now I feel like, okay, I have to go back and think, when I need something from someone, is it, and I genuinely need it, like, and they don't want to help, it does make me think like, well, man, I do all of this and go out my way, and I know I don't expect anything back, but the fact that you just won't help me in this scenario is like, and it makes me think, like, you know, you just have to reevaluate. Okay, you know, I'm too nice to my friends. Too nice is one thing to be giving, but it's another thing to be a pushover. So I'm like, you know what, I have to scale back. I can't keep giving so much of myself and I'm not receiving help when I need it in return. A good example is, like, a friend of mine, we got into a small spat about she sends packages to my house. Now, you know, I never care because she lives, like, in one of the U.S. territories. Never mind. Like, yeah, girl, send it to you, because the packages won't always be sent to the U.S. territories. So I told her, no worries, I'll send it to you by all means. And she had a package of mine that I had left when I last visited her, and I was like, you know, I asked her for it. She never sent it to me, and I understand she forgot, but I was like, I never forget. Anytime she asks me to send something, I never forget. I put it on my to-do list, and I'm like, when I get to it, I get to it. I felt like she was rushing me. She asked me 4 times every day, hey, you get the package, hey, this is, and I'm like, I get emails when stuff is delivered to my house. So I got the text message, the email, cool, went and got her stuff. The issue was that I felt like she was taking advantage of me. Even though I felt like, you know, it was her, I reevaluated myself. What could I have done to make the situation better? How can I be a better person? And how can I approach this? I felt like I did everything I could have done positively for that situation, how it played out, to have gotten to that point. But sometimes I think, like, we really do need to reevaluate who we are and how we're going just overall, and then in situations like that, because it's like, okay, am I doing all that I can do to be reasonable and understand it, and this person is just not meeting me halfway, so forget it, okay, I can't make a change? Or is it like you're just being stubborn and you aren't trying to be understanding and meet the other person halfway? I felt like that's exactly what happened here. You had me, who was reevaluated, and my friend, who I felt like it was just, oh, you do this, and this, and it wasn't like any oh, you know what, you're right, I apologize, I get it's finals week, send it to me when you can. That was the end of it. And you know, that's why I say reevaluate yourselves, because right here we lost a good friendship over this, and it's like, it's unfortunate that it was over something so small and petty, but it's the principle, and the principle goes right back to reevaluate yourself, because who you are says a lot about you, and what you do, how you maneuver in these type of situations says a lot. And it told me a lot about, like, who I call a friend and how I can deal with a lot of stuff, and it showed me a lot about reevaluating myself in the situation, who I call friends, and how I maneuver in my friendships. These are 5 things to do to make your New Year's resolutions come true. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next time. I gotta go skedaddle to take my senior pictures, and I have class, so yeah, I have class in 2 hours. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.